you got to live your life.
Yes.
You got to do what you do, and you can't let what someone else thinks of you define you.
One of the things I love is a good quote. Words of wisdom, of comfort, encouragement, words of inspiration. Just small reminders to forge ahead or maybe to take a step back and reflect. A thought to keep life in perspective. So, what gets you through your day? You love a good quote.
I do.
And there are certain ones that move you like deep down. And you chose a quote, and I'll read it to you. It says, "Someone else's opinion of me is none of my business." I love it. What struck you about that?
My daughter gave me this book by Rachel Hollis, and this is in this book, and I was reading it. It was all these kind of lies that aren't true and things you tell yourself. And when I read that, I just stopped and I just kept reading it, because especially in what we do and in today's world, we're all on social media. And we can, I'll read 100 nice things about me, and I'll read one thing about me that is negative, and I'm just focused on that. And the whole point is, you got to live your life.
Yes.
You got to do what you do, and you can't let what someone else thinks of you define you. And that's a big one. That's a really important one. And to not get too wrapped up in what everybody else is saying. And that's just I think that's just good advice for all of us right now, because I can get on my Facebook and I can get mad. And I'm like, I can't respond because everybody goes, what did Trisha
Why'd
just
she
say?
do that?
But it doesn't matter what I post. I remember posting just telling people to go vote. I didn't say
who to vote for. Right.
In the midterms. And I got a lot of love, I got a lot of hate. And I'm like, I
don't understand.
So whatever I wear, if I'm on a certain show, who I go see in concert, I'll get some kind, and I finally just stopped reading them. I'm like, you've kind of made it to where I can't
I'm not
read
interested in all of it.
So it's just like, don't let somebody else, what else?
It reminds me of it's like if you were in the middle of a great concert, everybody's cheering, and one person in the cheap seats is booing. And that person up there gets all of our attention. It's like, why do we, and then the crowd looks at that person.
Yes.
You're like, wait a second, it's all happening here. This guy or this girl or whoever is an outlier, and stay away. But I think the point about not letting it affect you, so is your advice or to yourself, don't read it, or read it and go, oh well, who cares?
You know what
Move
I do?
on.
I started doing this a few years ago. I love to, because I love to interact.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to talk to people. I love to respond on social media. I will read to a certain point, and the first negative thought I hit, I'm done.
You're out.
I just get out, and I don't. And I just let it go. I just don't let it get to me.
And is Garth the same way? Does he care?
He reads.
Yeah. He reads it all.
He really doesn't. He was really the one who said, You're just wasting energy on stuff you shouldn't be worrying about. So he was really the one that said, you can't do that.
Yeah, and what advice do you give your kids on that? Because it affects children, too, in a way that is probably, it's a lot tougher for them than for grown-ups, for us.
Our girls are all in their 20s.
Yeah.
It's still hard to, hopefully they are learning and will learn on their own that you can't be defined by it. And it's tough, especially at that age. It's hard to tell a young girl that everything you read is it's not the worst thing in the world, and that it doesn't really matter. But we have that conversation a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're perfect.
Thank you.
She's perfect. All right.
You're perfect.
Any of you tweeters out there? Trisha, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.